I don't care what's new with you. Let's turn off the music. I need to make sure I press the right button. For fuck's sake. Yeah, no, I genuinely didn't reply to anyone. So you sent me a message like that. Hermit sent me a message this morning like that. I genuinely didn't reply to anyone because I was just miserable and I didn't want anyone to feel bad for me. I didn't want anyone, you know, to... Well, I know you all worry anyway, you know. But I just genuinely was kind of like, I'm just gonna go do my own thing. So I caught up with, One Piece. I decided to start watching the One Piece anime again. Which, you know, that's a thing and a fucking half. Oh, I was gonna show you the alerts first. Let me get the alerts up. You all wanted to see the alerts. So some of these alerts are One Piece based, just because, you know, I'm reading One Piece at the minute. I couldn't think of anything else. I just wanted new things. I wanted them to be unique to our channel, and I wanted new noises that weren't so loud and obnoxious. They're still kind of loud and obnoxious, because they're still Danganronpa related. But the GIFs will change when I figure out what I want to do with them. Oh my god, that sounds so cool, Warted! I have Where's My Cow. I love Where's My Cow. I met him a couple times in Plymouth. He come down here a couple times. He was such a lovely man. I genuinely, he is my hero. I keep picking it up and forgetting that World of Pooh is a book by him. I keep looking at World of Pooh and going, why have I got a book like this? It's like, oh, because it's a Terry Pratchett book. That's why. Right. So we got new alerts. So this is the follow. That's our follow. You've already seen the sub and the resub. But we also have the gift one, which you've all seen. You've all seen the gift one as well. Now we've got the money donation.
This is a test donation for £63.
And we've got the bits. The raid is still kind of the same.
This is a test bit alert.
The raids are still the same, but I think I changed the sound on it, so he's not laughing anymore. I did work, Fictional. Yeah. You can't pick what it says, you dumbass. I am gonna make a 69 bits alert. I'm gonna get the sound clip of Mama saying, yeah, it was Mama, isn't it? Yeah, Mama saying macho muscles. And make that a 69-bit alert, but I need to... I was too depressed to sort that out yesterday, so... You gotta deal with what I did. Because that's what you got. Nah, just press a button, and it comes up with whatever it comes up with. Well, I was hoping, you know, because sometimes you guys go crazy. I don't know how Kudu's gonna do his bits. So if he comes in and does, like, a lot of bits all at once, it's fine. But if he does it, like, in different sections, the alerts would be annoying after a while. So I was like, I better change them before the subathon pisses everyone off. I also, the follows, the most important thing... The most important one was the, follower... It now doesn't say who's following. It's also why I took away the event list. It's because I know some people don't like being called out when they follow. They're lurkers and they just like, they might have found your channel and want to come back later, so they need to follow you. But they don't want to be, you know, the center of attention. So the most important thing, because I do that. I do that. I do that. So I was like, take away the name. Worker 5119? What? Is that what it says when I press test?
Thesis, a test.
No. I don't know, I'm lost. Yeah, I didn't know that in Soms, but I've seen it in some of the people that I follow because of Shazzy. Oh, that's my Xbox name. That's my Xbox name. I couldn't see it. I had stuff up above it. Yeah, no, I have this on... Well, it's free on the Xbox Pass on PC, so that's where I'm playing it. Does it have achievements on Steam? Because I might buy it on Steam just for achievements, you know? I don't need that in my way. Did you know I was born in 5119? Yes, it does. Well, I'm definitely buying this game on Steam then. Alright, so we are on the way to the abandoned factory. So that is where we have got to. Yeah, but fuck Xbox. Fuck Xbox. I'm only playing this because I don't have money to buy it myself. If I had the money to buy it myself on Steam, I would have done that instead. But Xbox doesn't work half the time for me, Sean. It doesn't work for me most of the time. I did not see you say that, but I knew. I saw it the other day. And I've got my PlayStation now that I can plug in to play Life is Strange 2, so, you know.
Yes.
Where did Renji try to take you?
Back to Life is Strange, probably.
That door in the back.
This is...
a sync machine. Though it appears to be slightly different than the one in Abyss.
Could this be the prototype Peter was talking about?
The Chiba Police Department was working on a prototype, but it was stolen 6 years ago.
But what is it doing here? Hey, Iris, are you okay?
I'll put my cam on it as well, by the way, in a minute when I finish eating.
Iris, stay with me!
I actually brought my lunch up with me.
Date, Iris's vital signs are going critical.
What? Why?
Unknown. But I believe the issue is with her brain.
Her brain?
Part of her brain is experiencing massive failure. If this continues...
Let's get her to a hospital.
Impossible. You do not have enough time. I estimate that Iris's brain can last only 10 to 15 more minutes before the damage is irreparable.
How do you
I've only
know
ever
that?
played one Mega
I
Man
have
game.
scanned and analyzed her
And it wasn't
throat.
even a Mega Man game.
Her symptoms indicate that she will die within minutes.
What? Sync.
What?
I'll use the sync machine here to go inside her brain.
That will not cure her condition.
I'm not trying to cure her. 2 days ago, I saw her dead body. After that, we went into Sosajima's brain. And in his Somnium, I saved Iris. Somehow, I saved Iris in the real world, too.
Maybe you were in a parallel world or something.
If I do the same thing again,
You think you can save her?
yes. Bible, please, help me.
You're ready not to save her and get another, you know, bad ending.
Yes.
And I suppose I had no choice. My My mission is to support you.
Alright, we don't have a lot of time. Let's get moving.
Date, this device is a prototype. It is not identical to the one at a...
Wait a minute. I can't really see it. But it's there now.
This.
You said that already, so what?
I do not know how to reset it. There must be a manual of some kind. We need to find that before we begin.
You're joking. Well, that sure looks like a fucking book right there. Definitely in the old drum, 100%. Oh wait, manual. I saw manual. Where was it? There.
Found it. I don't believe it.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't even really blame Sega as a company itself for Sonic. That's Sonic Team. I miss Sega consoles. They had the best consoles. Bring back Sega.
Date, are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
I was always a Sega fan.
That's not lucky at all.
Fucking fictional. Thank you for gifting a sub to Factual.
Shovel Forge again?
This looks kind of like the other time I synced with Iris, but there's a different atmosphere now. By the way, what happened to your usual appearance?
I decided to hold back this time. This is no time to be playing around. Putting that aside, you want to help Iris, correct? Then we need to hurry.
So what do we need to do?
Care to ask the owner of this world?
Oh, now it does go full screen. Alright. You know what? You guys don't need to see the timer all
She's
the
lost
time.
consciousness, even in her own Somnium.
That proves how critical her condition is. Whoa!
What was that?
I do not know, but it appears as though we have no choice but to believe those words.
The fruit of immortality, huh? But I don't see any fruit.
We need to do something about this beam of light first.
I've seen that monument before, but back then...
Somnium scan! Activate!
You scan that Somnium. You do that thing. So many locks. There are so many locks. What are the buttons again? I forget the buttons every week. That's the button I'm looking for.
Iris is unconscious.
Why can't we wake Iris up?
If we woke her up forcefully, she might become mentally and physically exhausted. We don't know if it is even possible for her to wake up.
The core is... It's the same one I saw in the last sink. If I touch the core like last time...
Even in the Somnium world, it might be better to not put too much burden on Iris.
You're right.
An egg-shaped monument.
Looks more like a sugar cube to me.
Oh, can I dig it?
I can't do that without a pickaxe.
Why not chop it with your hands?
Impossible. An egg-shaped
Looks more like a
I love how it just goes on top of her head.
I see. Putting this here cuts off the light.
I feel like I've seen this in a movie.
Don't you mean you've seen this in Iris's Somnium?
Just put it down. Huh? Didn't expect that.
No, this is... I see.
Did you figure something out?
This might turn into a pentagram.
Oh, I get it. That means...
Yes, that leaves this remaining.
What is over here? Nothing.
A Chozuya.
Stick your hand in it.
Let me see. There's something here.
Nice.
A monument. If you place it against the light, it will complete the pentagram.
Do it. What?
They have appeared before. It may symbolize Iris's insecurities. Whoa! We have to deal with them before we find the Fruit of Immortality.
Well, what do you want me to do?
They don't want us to complete the pentagram.
Is that why they attacked the Chozuya and Irises?
But this pedestal has not been attacked. They cannot attack it for some reason.
You think so?
What other explanation could there be? As long as there is even a slight possibility, we must try.
Right.
Thinking about what worked previously, we need to make a pentagram, but the attack has scrambled everything. We do not have time for trial and error. Think carefully.
Oh no! Why do I have to sing?
An egg-shaped monument. Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
Oh, I don't like thinking with my brain.
A pedestal with nothing on. Understood.
Well, that's no.
Huh?
Does it just go on that one?
It doesn't seem like we can place a monument. A pedestal with nothing. Upsy daisy.
What does that mean?
I was merely trying to lighten the mood.
I appreciate the thought, but...
Oh, okay.
What else is there? Oh, they're just color coordinated. I was overthinking, obviously, apparently.
An egg-shaped monument. Understood. Where would you like me to? A pedestal. No. Understood. light!
Pentagram is complete.
There's no pentagram.
What?
Why isn't it working?
The placement of the monuments must be incorrect. The lines of the pentagram
No!
must form the golden ratio. You cannot call it a true pentagram if the shape is broken, at the very least. The placement needs to be symmetrical.
Got it. I'll try again.
Oh, right, so what they're saying is use your brain. Right, so this one definitely has to go here, doesn't it? It's the only gold one.
An egg.
It's the blue one that I need to put
Understood.
somewhere
Where
else.
would you like me to place them? A pedestal with see. The light.
Wait! Oh, maybe it is the blue, yellow one that's wrong now.
Pentagram is complete.
It's not complete, you dumbass!
What?
Why isn't it working?
The placement of you cannot call it at the very least.
Got it. I'll try.
So do I need to move the blue one again? Oh my god, this is so difficult to try to figure out. So if that goes there... Because the yellow one can only go on the yellow pedestal, right? It's gonna mean we're gonna have to. Oh my god, what?
A pedestal with understood. Where would you like me to place it? We don't have much.
No, we can't. Iris!
I'll figure this out. Brain puzzles are not my strong, my strong suit. On days like today. Alright, so I filled the blue one.
An egg shape. Understood. Where would you like me to? A pedestal. Understood.
Stop trying to blow me up!
An egg shape. Understood. Where would you like me to?
Hey, acrylic!
A pedestal.
Thank you very much. I hope you're having a great day. And as one of the first people to come and support me, thank you very much for all the support over the years, acrylic.
appreciate...
Oh. The light!
The pentagram is complete.
That's not
Why
lucky
isn't
at
it
all.
working? The pentagram is complete.
The placement
Thank
of the monuments
you
must
for
be
the gifts up
incorrect.
to Recording
The
Fictional.
lines of the pentagram must form the golden ratio. You cannot call it a true pentagram if the shape is broken. At the very least, the placement...
Got it. I'll try again.
That's not lucky at all.
Oh my god. Xavier, thank you for the 20 gift subs. Thank you so much. You got some good people in there. I think I can't see it on my task. You got your brother. Thank you so much, Xavier. That's crazy. You didn't have to spend that much. You've been saving up for this. Thank you so much. 72 hours, not quite, Shin, not quite. I'd have 72 hours to sort out this fucking puzzle, but it's got to be symmetrical, so that is there. Maybe that pink needs to go back.
A pedestal. Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
You didn't. I added on time for you, Akbar, Kudu, and Sean. I said I would add your stuff on top.
Understood.
Right, so that's now. That should be that. I feel like I might need to bring the black one forward. There's not enough black one. There's a blue one. Where's the other black one? There should be a black one. Does the black one have anything on top? The black one doesn't even have anything on top of it. Why am I whining about the black one? The black one's back here. That's why. No, it's not. This is not another black. What? Right, so that should go there. Then we've got two at the back, and we'll have one at the front. We'll try that.
An egg-shaped... Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
Hey, Asuna did as well. Asuna panicked because it had come up.
Pedestal.
And he was like, oh, it might not work. And I was like, I'm sure it'll work.
Upsy daisy. The light.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
The pentagram's complete.
Big brained it. I big brained it.
The world is...
It's breaking down.
Oh, this looks so pretty. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. I know we're in the brain of a dying child right now, but oh my god, is it beautiful.
I am back to my usual appearance.
What about Iris?
It appears that she is unharmed.
Give the fruit of the Tokiji Kuno Kaku, for you shall then be blessed with eternal life.
Aiba, the door to the shrine opened.
I would also like to point out that in all this time I was playing, I was missing a vital bit of information on the gameplay, which is you can use the time at the top to lower the time at the bottom. Because I'm a dumbass. I knew that was a thing I could do, but I'd never attempted to do it until now. So, thank you to everyone who noticed I wasn't doing that and didn't tell me I'm a dumbass.
Is that the fruit of immortality?
Looks like a
It
bean.
appears to be the seed of a citrus fruit of some
Looks like a
kind.
bean.
But we need the actual fruit.
Oh, I know you didn't have a
The
clue,
voice said
Fig.
something about the fruit of
Some
immortality.
people,
I
though.
wasn't expecting it to be literal.
Some believe that the fruit of immortality is a Tachibana orange.
Looks like a potato or
The
a kidney.
Tachibana orange
Kidney
comes
bean.
from a variety of evergreen trees. So we are looking for some kind of fruit. Fruits have edible flesh surrounding the seeds.
Right, but if we only have the seed...
This is a dream world. If we plant it now, it may grow quickly.
Iba, you ready to slash and burn?
I see. If we plant it there...
It sprouted.
This must be a positive sign.
With the ashes as compost, then all we need is...
She is a dub mass. 100% a dub mass.
It's a Chozuya. Why is it not broken?
What else we got? Because we need water, don't we?
What? Oh, that was a bell?
I thought it was a Castella.
Fine. As a formality...
What did you pray for?
Date, I thought you already knew this. Your wish will not come true if you tell someone what you wished for.
But maybe that only applies to humans.
No matter how many times you ask, I will never tell you.
Should have prayed for the fucking tree to grow.
This is where the irises were
Prayers are not wishes? I mean, to be fair, some people treat them like wishes. I still don't have anything to
It's
dig
a
with,
Chozu-
but I want to dig. No, I want to...
You do know this is not the Shovel Forge world, correct?
But there's a pickaxe on the ground there.
Pickaxe?
Oh, you could dig.
You're right. But why? The pickaxe even looks strange.
Maybe Iris left it behind because she wanted you to use it.
Perhaps. I'll use it. Whoa!
It's raining. So this is the fruit of immortality.
We need to hand this over to Iris.
Right. Hurry. Wait for me, Iris. I'm coming.
You know how you get away from, you know, getting his name wrong? You just call him the pervert, which is, you know... Hey, Pumpkin. How's it going?
Iris is unconscious.
I really want to see if I can get her jacket somewhere. Because I like her jacket. You missed me big braining last week, Shin, by the way. I figured out half the story before it happened. I was there like, ah, this is gonna be this, and then it was that. You know, I big fucking brained.
Thank you.
She had a brain tumor, Avia. So yes, we did, but she was also dying from a brain tumor that had nothing to do with us. And you know what? Just like Life is Strange, if I have to save this chick or the world, I'm saving the fucking world. We have 13 hours already, yes.
Oh, good. You're awake.
Someone was dumb and
Daddy,
gifted 20
Thank you
subs.
for everything you've done for me.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
No. Don't talk crazy. I
I'm
synced
gonna
with you to
ask what
save
happened to her eye.
you. This has to be the timeline where you live.
I don't want to die yet. I don't
Do you bleed out of your eye because of brain tumors?
want to die. I met you. I wanted to spend more time with you. I wanted to go places.
I still think she's the
I'll take
murderer.
you. I'll take you wherever you want. I'll take you to Ichiru, Kunishir, Shikotan, Habamai. Anywhere you want, Iris.
She's the murderer.
Yes,
100%.
Gonna be okay?
of course. You won't die, I promise.
Okay. I'm glad. I'm not gonna die. I can be with you forever.
Of course you can. You're gonna live, Iris, forever and ever. You'll become a grown woman, get married, have kids.
Her mum's definitely up to something.
For you.
Tate, thank you. These past few days have been so much fun. Please, Mr.
I've genuinely accused absolutely everyone of being the murderer at this point, Fig.
Your back
Everyone.
is so warm, Mr. Date. It feels like I've met you before. Then go on a date with me. And the Greek goddess of rainbows.
You're the only person I can trust. Dante!
Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Dante, can you tell me one last thing? I've been looking. Are you...
No, no, Iris. You can't die.
I told you, I still
Please,
think we're the
Iris.
murderer from 6 years
Iris.
ago. I know 89 is an assassin, but I think we're the murderer. And I will forever think we're the murderer.
Iris!
I'm never gonna think otherwise. We are the murderer. In my mind, that is what we are. Don't you go capping me, Shin. So that's the second bad ending we've got. Amazingly. Nothing got solved the last time I did it, Avia. A little more was solved this time than it was last time. Shin, when is the next time you're out of town? When are you next not gonna be here? When are you next at a birthday party or something? No. I'm being sassed by a man that's not wearing any clothes. That's a new fucking low for me. He posted a picture of his cup earlier on. And he was worried that we could see it. Or see him naked in the reflection. I'm being sassed by a man not wearing any clothes. Of his cup. He had a cup of coffee. I don't know what I said, but I meant cup. I'm also trying to type something on Facebook. Shin dick slip confirmed. Wow. Wow. Shin handing out dick pics like candy. I mean, if other people are getting dick pics from Shin, I would be very disappointed. I'm still waiting for just a picture of his nipples. I know he's dying to share his nipples with people. The amount of times he makes such a big fuss about putting his fucking, bathrobe on. Avia, he doesn't get nice things today. Do we get to go back to our flowchart? I like the flowchart. Yes! Can we zoom out with being right? I still want to know how I get this. So that was our ending. So we've got to do the sink again. And get down this way, because I need to go this way now. Because I still don't know how I'm meant to get that. But at this point, I don't mind looking up a guide to do this one to get to there. Because I'm guessing that is just the end. That is just how you get to that ending. Because there weren't any branching off paths to that Somnium. And I did the 2 branches for that one. And I don't think there was a branch for that one either. So I'm guessing I have to go back down this way. Give me a sec. Sinking in the... I just realised the name of that, Sinking in the Pain. It's a good song. Wait, what? That's not what I wanted at all. Oh yeah, there were 2 bird cages, weren't there? I just have to go down the other bird cage. Well, we're coming back up here. This is where we're coming. This is where we are. Back to the beginning.
What was that?
Nothing.
We'll leave the
I was
coming
merely trying to enter the
for
scene
when
like
we
a
finally
cybernetic
get
assassin
those
from the
Shin
future.
nitpicks.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this
Naked.
Bloom Park?
Naked.
Lightning and a birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of Sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still. Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed, so it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started. Somnium scan! Activate!
Every bad ending is gonna be Iris dying, because that's pretty much a direct rip-off of Life is Strange. But no, because you've only got 2 endings in Life is Strange. One is when Chloe dies, and the other is when Chloe lives. To be fair, the bad ending in that is when Chloe lives.
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Basically,
Lightning's
the
supposed to
same
strike at the
idea, I
highest
guess.
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
There's nothing new in the
speaker
world
over there.
fictional, is there?
Shake.
Nothing.
I see.
You see, I think that's
It
why
must
I
be
liked
connected to
Life
the
is
ice
Strange
pick.
2 more. Because you didn't have a superpower in Life is Strange
Healing
2.
Mizuki should be your top priority.
Your brother did.
I know.
No.
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photo. Right. No one would want to see their mother like this. It keeps going.
Yeah, so Life
What
is
is
Strange
this?
2, your little brother has a superpower. And the story is basically, kind of like not how to deal with him, but how to keep him safe.
The pillar became a lightning rod.
And obviously him being like
looks
much
like we can
younger
get to the
than you,
birdcage now.
obviously like
Our next
he's
step
got a
must be to remove
superpower
it.
and he thinks it's cool and he wants to use it all the time, and you've got to be either the responsible big brother that goes no, or you get to be the big brother that
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted
You
out of
know.
the ground.
I'm not gonna lie, people
What
who
is your
disliked the
plan
second
once I'm
one only
inside?
disliked it because it was
is a
about
control
racism.
room. Maybe we
No
could do
word
something.
of a lie. The
I do
the
not
game
think it
itself
will
was
be that
buggy,
easy.
Just
but no one ever moans about the bugs. They moan about the fact that they put politics in the game, and I'm like, yeah, but that's Life is Strange anyway, you know? Like, it's not that strange that they did a politics route in it. And it's not really that much about politics. It's just one old man who's
Didn't
like, oh,
expect
well,
to
we
see
should build
this
that
inside.
wall that Trump's going on about. Because I think they're from Puerto Rico
not
or
see an
Mexico.
exit
I
either.
can't remember exactly
There's
where they
something
come from.
suspicious here.
But they're basically trying to get past the border. I'm guessing it's Mexico then.
I see 2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
Did you not like the first one? I really liked the first one, and I really, really liked Beyond the Storm, where again you just play as Chloe. Like you just play as Chloe. There's no superpowers or anything.
A bird cage. There are ripped pieces of paper inside.
For politics, I know, right? It was really important to the plot, and the plot was really good. I really, really loved the
All
second
right,
game.
leave it to me.
But it was the game was buggy as fuck. I have it on the PlayStation, which I think was
heavier
even
than
more
it
buggy
looks.
than on Steam. It aggravated you. I've never heard of that one, Avia.
Nothing
Well,
happened.
yeah, I
All I
get
did
that.
was move
I
the
think the
cage. There are torn pieces of paper.
The girls, and, you know, being a teenager. What? I didn't want to do
Roll
that!
them up
What am I fucking doing?
and toss them away.
Oh, I pressed the wrong fucking button.
Ow.
Hey,
I need to stop talking
There are
to
torn
you guys.
pieces of paper.
Agent
Tell me
Dante,
why. I think I've heard of
5
Tell Me
minutes.
Why.
Leave it to me. I enjoy puzzles like this.
Is that on Xbox Pass? Because I might have downloaded that to play at some point.
Done. But...
you were able to get out?
So the photo was the key. I remember it clearly. One day I came home to find a photo torn up from a trash can. When I asked Mizuki about it, she started to cry. I don't know why she tore up that photo, but whatever her reason, it seems like she regrets it. So she repaired the photo in Somnium, the bar cage.
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
Shit,
can
you
do it
own
if
like
you
every
try.
game in the world.
No, you can't.
Alright, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
Right, Panda's head's going round and round, so I'm guessing it's the panda this time.
The panda head is spinning. Why?
Maybe it's like the speaker before.
Well, I mean, this is the brain of a girl that
I
was
see.
traumatized by
These
seeing
were
her
also
mum dead
linked.
with an ice
That's
pick
right.
through the eye. I have a feeling it's meant to be scary. There she is. There's our girl. There's Mizuki. Does she...
Mizuki!
If we do
Let's
this
go to
right,
her.
does she get happy with us then? Because I like Mizuki. I feel like
Agent
this is
Dante,
what my
you've got
brain
4
feels
minutes.
like at the minute, to be honest.
It's Mizuki! Mizuki.
Yeah, because the entire other side of the route was all about how all she wanted was a hug, basically. She wanted, you know, Dante to be there for her, and he just wasn't. Just wish they named him Dante. You know what the perfect name for him is? Because, you know, he's a pervert, and he's weird, and he's dumb, and he doesn't know anything about emotions and stuff. They should have just called it Leo. We know someone like that. You knew it was coming, shit.
Are you okay?
Date. Date!
Looks like she can talk again.
Oh, I found out what the anime was called. That reminded me of this. It was called ID Invaders. It's so good. After she had calmed down, I asked her a few questions. I asked her about last night, about the null message, about Ota, and about Shoku. I know that after Ota ran off, something must have happened to make Mizuki want to hide. But yeah, ID Invaders, they basically, it's kind of like a similar concept in that you go into people's minds, and yeah, it's a really good anime. I basically logged into WordPress and looked through all my anime reviews until I found it. It was one of the last ones I reviewed, so it wasn't too hard. I know that Fick wants to hear from Pewter some
Aiba
more.
is linked to your brain.
I
with an
know
artificial
Fictional
nerve.
loves Pewter so
To
much.
put it more simply,
I know that
Aiba
Pewter's your
is
boy,
a
Fick.
part of your
I
brain.
know.
During syncing, your consciousness is sent into the subject's Somnium. Part of Aiba's self is also synced, but only a part. Not all of Aiba's functions are transferred into Somnium.
So that's why Somnium Aiba is so dumb.
Oh.
Don't call me dumb.
You don't like his eyes?
Hey, Pewter.
We all
When
think
we
he
were in
looks like a
Somnium
Pokemon
earlier,
trainer, eh?
Aiba was in human form.
Oh, Pokemon gym
She's never
leader,
looked like that
even.
before.
That was Aiba's idea.
What?
You dumb even outside of Somnium.
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
What part of
See,
that is
pervert.
my taste?
I know everything inside your mind. You don't have to hide it.
Pewter, Aiba's broken. She's talking crazy.
I am not broken.
Perhaps Aiba admires the human form.
It's not that. It was
Kyle,
just
thank you
a
for
little
the
something.
follow.
I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Why would that make me happy?
I'm also stuffing my face with Maltesers.
Oh, that. I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious. Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for. Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world. You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Dante?
I don't know why I'm
That event you
talking to Pewter
experienced is
again, actually, because
obviously
we've
not
heard
as it
all of
happened
this
in reality.
before.
Dreams
This
are a
is for the
collage
people
of
that
many
weren't
memories,
here, you know,
intertwining
3
and
weeks
blending
ago.
with each other. Your skills as a sinker allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
I'm fine now. But I didn't forget your promise.
I promise?
What's my promise?
Stu,
Oh!
you said you'd take me.
Yes!
So you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be intact.
Oh, shut up, but that's how you talk
Sure,
to
Mizuki.
people.
When we're all done here.
I told you I'm fine. So annoying.
I
Oh,
annoyed you
smother
already,
now.
huh?
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
Yeah, but that's kind of like a dad comment,
liked her
isn't
better
it?
when she
Come
was
on, that's like what a dad would say. We bitch at Dante for being, you know, a lot of stuff, but he is trying to be kind in his own way.
I can't tell you.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
That's not a reason. You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
I don't think she is going to answer. When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk.
When she's in a mood.
That's the kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone. Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
Oh yeah, I get that when I tell people I'm deaf.
Say, Mizuki, who was that figure I saw?
What?
In Somnium, in your dream, I saw a silhouette.
Date, Mizuki
Hey,
would
Oro.
not understand the question. She does not experience Somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
I hope you're having a good day, buddy.
Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did. I saw someone in the corner past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
I don't know. It was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I
You
snuck
having
in.
stuff other than that? You good? Join the club. Well, some people haven't slept, others are depressed, others are sleeping too much. You're in good company as always, Oro. I sympathize with her. Last night she saw her mother. Well, she saw what no kid should ever have to see. It will take a while for her to get back to normal. I'm pretty sure she sat in the chair, to be honest.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I
You have concerned
invented
sleep
it.
apnea. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
Anyway, we know about the figure you saw. I wonder who that could be. How would I know? We still don't have enough information.
Thank you for the
Continue
help,
your
boss.
investigation, Special Agent. Yeah, I'm glad she's talking again. You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her. Well, you meaning you and Iba.
The boss has extraordinary perception.
Imagine
I
your tongue
deserve
trying
much
to
of the
kill
credit
you.
for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
All you did was follow my instructions.
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her. Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right? Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was... It was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was... I had to get it out.
So, you panicked and pulled it out.
Yeah,
And you held on to it when you hid in the column.
yeah.
You see, it's like that scene. If anyone's ever seen Brutal Moose play Central High, there's a scene in that where a boy on crutches falls over, and the right answer is just to ask if he needs help, not to go and help him.
Okay, just one more question. This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
Boss shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Now we know that Mizuki did not
It's not
remove
that she
the
doesn't
victim's
hesitate.
eye.
She knows how to ask someone
When
who's
we got
just
to
seen
the
their
scene,
mum dead,
it's
you
definitely
know?
missing.
And it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
Or maybe we do need to talk to Pewter.
In a normal dream,
Strawberry
the person
blonde, hell
experiencing
yeah.
the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences.
Very scared about being
However,
worked on. That's fair.
the circumstances
that's fair.
are slightly different during a sync.
When I was a kid, I
The
had
sinker dives into the subject's mind and experiences
grommets
their
implanted in my
subconscious
ear to
thoughts.
help move.
But this dream is experienced
So I had
as
sticky
an
ear
observer,
syndrome as a kid.
as though you were
So,
watching a play.
It was
The
to help get
subject
rid of
is
the
author, director, and actor. The
wax and
sinker
stuff,
is
and they
merely
ended
the
up
audience.
rupturing my eardrums. Then I had to have an operation to fix my eardrum, which didn't fix my eardrum. And obviously, a couple years ago, I had my operation on my neck to get rid of a cyst, and that went wrong. So I'm now kind of like, I never want to be operated on again, because it just goes wrong for me all the fucking time.
Pewter, who do you think the culprit is?
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
What?
Whilst I agree that she shouldn't have
I'm
shouted
kidding.
at Fig, at the same time you don't know, you know, how much she's... It could be like a big thing for them sometimes. A work a lump.
Anyway,
Lump
I get
is
the
a good
story.
Good girl? Good girl. She's a
Mizuki
girl.
witnessed a suspicious person at the scene,
Lump was a good lump.
but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene of the crime? There might be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
Does this mean we're gonna do the mama scene again? Oh no, like, I agree that she shouldn't have shouted at you. I'm just saying, like, I find very often when people like that get like that, it's because they're used to being looked down on because they're in scooters and stuff. So whilst they have no reason to have done it, like, they're not gonna care that you were just doing it because you do it to anyone. They will automatically just get angry because that's possibly how other people treat them. That's what I find anyway. I returned to the scene. I brought Mizuki with me. Saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. Brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
You see, this is why being, you know, an asshole and hating people is a good thing. Because I just leave people to it. And then when they struggle, I'm like, well, you would have probably shouted at me if I tried to help you. I remember we had a lady who fell down in the entrance to our shop. And she didn't want any help, but she also didn't want to get up. So she was just sat there for like half hours. An ambulance tried to get out to us to help them. And I was like, I get that some people, like there was a woman that fell outside the store. And they were like, oh, we're actually going to keep you on the floor. We're going to try to make you comfy, but you've like proper hit your head, so we're not going to move you. But this woman like just fell on her ass. And it was kind of like she was too proud to have someone help her up. But she was in pain and possibly knew she couldn't get up on her own. So she demanded to be kept literally in the way of the door until the ambulance got there. And I was like, I get it, but you're obviously in pain and you'd probably be, you know, happier if we got you up and sat you down instead of being on the floor in an entrance with everyone in the world having to go around you. We could have moved her and put her somewhere and gave her a cup of tea. But no, oh, she was so angry.
What do you care? You never cared about me ever, and I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me.
Wow.
You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me?
Wow.
Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus. In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
This is like talking to Shin. Mizuki is basically Shin as well. Yeah, I'm like that, to be honest. I mean, I think like she didn't mind when the paramedics come because it was kind of like that's their job, they should be helping me. So she was a bit of a cunt as well, you know. But at the same time, it was kind of like, I don't know, like I've fallen over at work, and the first thing I do is I just get up and I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Even if I'm not fine, I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Shit is everyone in this game, pretty much. When you're nice to Shin, he gets like angry at you. He's like, why are you being nice to me? And then when you're nasty to him, he's like, oh, everyone's picking on me. And I'm like, oh my god. Who but a masochist would want to hug a cactus? I used to like cactuses.
Yeah, I do.
I used to have a sign on my ceiling that said, remember you're a cactus.
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where
Masochists are people too, but Croatians aren't. Croatians are mythical creatures.
I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
It only exists in the walls.
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Punky brought a plush alien in Tower Unite to signify Shin, because she's got like a friend's room and she's got like a plushie for everyone, and the plushie glitched through the wall and she's never been able to get it back. Once again confirming even fake Croatians in a video game don't really exist.
Iba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago. The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
A railroad crossing. Railroad crossing?
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night, a black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father, Renju Okiura.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, you could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju. And you can help me find him.
Happy birthday, Rexy! Happy birth. not gone. Wait, so... if... we don't know anything about Iris dying, didn't we see Iris dying in the Somnium when we lifted up the thing? So we don't have any preconceptions of Iris dying in this timeline. But also, we're following a completely different clue, so there's a good chance that we're not even gonna meet Iris until much later. Right? Right! Right!
Hey, Mizuki, tell me again. The person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
I'd never want to put cuffs on him. I would never want Mizuki to see that. Anyway, Renju just isn't the kind of guy who would commit a crime like this. I've known this guy for 5 years. He's like family to me. Is that how it works? Is that how it works? I've known you for 5 minutes, Fictional. You're my best friend now. Smile.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that now message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. Got some help from them.
Bad personality?
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does this sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Maybe she's just got a sugar daddy.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone.
Just Dante
but I
thought
didn't
of
want to say
that.
anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
She goes to a
So
maid
you keep
cafe,
quiet.
maybe, you know?
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever.
That's how you...
That he was counting on me?
That is true. That is true, Punky.
I had to go.
But you invited
You
Oto.
don't fucking know Fictional?
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district.
What about
There
Ota?
are a
He's
number of
24?
homeless individuals in a high crime right there.
He seems like a
Mizuki
fucking
must be
creep.
worried about going alone.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it.
I feel
The
sorry for
killer did
her.
it, not Daddy.
I think I liked
The
her
only
more than
evidence we
Iris
have so far
anyway.
leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by
Oh, shut up,
Renju
Iba.
Akira.
She's a kid. Leave her alone.
I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
Date, incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iba. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with.
I like the fact that she's going on about protocol, that when they're trying to sync people up, they don't ask for permission, they're just like, yeah, drug them, put them in a machine, get in their brain. But oh no, we can't keep him, you know, for questioning longer than a couple hours.
have much to say at all, really. Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time, but that means no one can back up his story. Now, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place and didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
Just through my left eye, I've been streaming the image in real time. Don't have a cell phone, never cared for them. But I can connect to any network in range. That's how I'm able to communicate with HQ. Mizuki got a computer for Bluetooth. She doesn't see that what I see.
Alright, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Sunpoke?
What?
Sunpoke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast in Akihabara.
Akihabara. It is basically how me and Punky become good friends.
Can't be.
Oh. 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 That poor fucking kid.
Renju!
What the fuck? Oh, he got hooked. Yeah, someone's definitely stopped him from answering my questions, that's for sure.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
What do you want, you creepy looking asshole?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
I said that.
Only a
I
joke.
literally said that once.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years
I
ago.
said either
correct?
that was his MO,
Yes,
or
I
he
don't
was the
remember anything from
victim
back
and lost
then.
his left
I
eye.
lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Wait. So was Iris the killer then? Because the only difference really... I mean...
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder. Two murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
He looks surprisingly serious.
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay. Of course not. I've still got a mountain of work piled up.
Wow.
Answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather. You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but...
You know this better than anyone.
No way this is a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
Yeah, like, it's not just a dead body, is it? Like...
The new Cyclops killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
Sean?
New?
Yes. Several years ago.
Cuter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually.
Yeah, he has an AI
It's all
in
over
his
the
left
news.
eye.
These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago? Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
But the thing is, if it was 6 years ago, that's when 89 got arrested, right? And 89 is like a father figure to Iris. And if Iris decided she wanted to do something big before she died, she doesn't know about the brain tumor, but she knows enough that she's dying. She says it to us. She could be killing people. And then Pewter and the rest are trying to stop her or something. His eye's missing and their eye's missing, exactly. Talk to me.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings. To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all
No,
at
I said
different stages.
89 was the
They
killer.
were each killed sometime during May to
6
September
years
of that
ago.
year.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women, and...
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
A few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the
It's
press.
definitely Sean.
I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something
Sean's only
like
got
that.
one eye.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops. Hence the name, the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky,
Of Uranus.
and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclops were known for their outstanding
Except for
strength and
Polly,
smithing
whatever
ability.
he's called. He was the son of Poseidon.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed, but Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
Maybe he's just changed eyeballs.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops
I hope
killer
you
removed
spill
the
your
eyes
coffee
after
down your
the victims
fucking
were killed.
nipples.
But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Wow.
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Iva, bring up all
She's
investigation
teasing you,
records of the
Shin. You
original
can't
Cyclops
quite see
serial
her
killers.
panties.
I already
But there's
had a look
always
through
the
video
chance
games
that
while
you
were
could
talking.
see it one of the 20 million times she does
Unfortunately,
that.
I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
They're reading my Twitch chat,
Damn it.
obviously. They're listening to me. Have you ever sat in a dress that short, please? Yes, Shin, please wear a dress that short. Actually, Shin, how much do I have to pay you for you to do the dance that Iris does? How much money do I have to give you for you to learn that whole dance and do it on stream? His only Shins. That's going well.
That's all we have for now.
All right.
The one to, what is it, Rainbow
Special
Arrow?
Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iva.
Understood.
Did I watch what video? She did the dance. Yeah, whatever you're going about, she did the dance, in Sunfish Pocket when we saw her once. We made a dance for everyone. Shin, give us a cosplay of you dancing like her, please. I've never worn anything that short, thankfully. Hey, that's Mizuki.
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
How have we not noticed she's in the back seat? How did we get in a car with her in the back seat and not notice? How have we not looked at the rear view mirror and noticed? How? I don't know what to do when you stream that, Shin, because I'm gonna want to play the game, but I'm gonna want to watch you play the game, so I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Ice forward, stupid!
You tell him. Suzuki climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat. Who checks their rear view while speeding down the highway? They can just fucking notice! You see, I'm fine. I just wear normal unisex t-shirts, you know?
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
It wasn't locked. I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
You don't
Mizuki
get an
does
apology
raise
when you're a
valid point.
dumbass.
If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy. You should cut that out.
I was talking to Ivor out loud before I noticed Mizuki was in the car. It must be what she's referring to.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist?
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about this. But it's
Just
just
to get a boob job
hard
and
to
lose some
explain.
weight.
I won't say
I've
anything
given up.
yet.
Like, no one's ever gonna see me naked. I don't need to fucking care. I hate myself. I'd hate myself if I was skinny, so you know. I've just given up.
It's not a proposal. No need to be so formal. Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital. I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you. I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the
I feel
investigation.
like people who get like small bits of plastic surgery to make themselves feel better about themselves is fine. It's only when they go like way over the top and you see the people that look like Barbie dolls and you're like, at that point, are you really truly making yourself happy or are you addicted to this? And do you need to, you know, go see someone for your happiness instead? You know?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess?
You see, that is the
She is
thing,
far more
eh?
developed than her
I have some super high
She's even
paranoia
reading
over
psychology
everything.
papers by Alfred
That like
Albert.
my big thing is if I see
pretentious to
one
me.
story of something bad happening, that's it. I'm like, I'm definitely gonna have that happen to me. So I stay away. I stay away. Yeah, like we watched, I think, a Louis Theroux documentary on it. And there were some people that like, they didn't look real anymore. And I was like, okay, some people just like that. I get it. Some people just are like that. But if you're doing this to be happy and you've had like 100 operations and you don't look real anymore, if you're doing it to be happy and not just as a statement on what you want your body to look like, it's obviously not working. That's me.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell
As I
me?
said before,
Anything
I'm
at all
pro
that might help?
anyone doing what they
Well,
want as
it's
long as it
not
doesn't
about
hurt
Daddy,
them
but
or it doesn't
I
hurt
heard
people
from
around
Daddy
them,
that Mom had a secret.
you know?
Shoko had a secret?
But at the same time, comes a point where you're like, this is something that makes me happy, and it very obviously isn't making you happy, and you need to like go to the cause of what's not making you happy instead of being like, this is gonna make me happy one day, guys. You see, I was thinking of getting, is it the coil? Like my one of my bosses had a coil and she didn't have a period, but then her coil come loose and she got really ill, and I was like, after that I was like, nope, nope. Nope, I don't want to die from that. How did they die? You know, birth control. Maybe, I don't know what I'm sure it's called the coil, but I don't know what it was. My sister had an implant of some sort in her arm, but it had the opposite effect. It made her have a period constantly. Like, she was very rarely off of a period when she had her, so she had that changed. But, yeah, my boss had something, it was like, just like a spring or something, like, obviously it's called a coil. The coil is a UID, yeah, it's like, but as I said, it came loose, and to be fair, it came loose like 15 years after the course, and after she'd gone through menopause, but I was like, I don't know, I don't like the thought of that. I don't think I like the thought of that.
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I'm scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this.
They must have been extraordinarily careful.
Yeah, as I said, like, it just takes one horror story, and I'm like, nah, I'm fine.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date.
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
Shin, that is definitely you, by the way. That is definitely you. Angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Don't tell a 12-year-old that.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Yeah, it's one of those things, ain't it? It's kind of like... I'm happy for the people it works for. But as soon as I say, like, when I was a kid, and this is also to do with, like, my autism as well. When I was a kid, I watched a documentary about tornadoes. And obviously we can get, like, small tornadoes and stuff in the West Country. Only small ones. But I was so determined that every time, because I live in a valley, like, I live at the bottom of a valley, so when there's strong winds, and especially, like, I'm one step up from my school is, like, on the lower level again, so when I was in the playground at my primary school, when the wind blew over the valley, I convinced myself it was a tornado and I was gonna die, you know, because I'd watched a documentary once on tornadoes, and that is basically what I'm like with anything. If I see something bad, and then they're like, oh, you can have this. I'm like, no, because I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I know I'm going to die because I watched a documentary and someone died. Mizuki and I will back into Sunfish Pocket.
Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please, let us through.
Oh, we're not going to be able to x-ray mermaids in this one. Sag.
What?
I was asking for your name.
Exactly.
My name is Kagami.
Alright, bitch.
No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, alright?
You too, Detective Date. It's Kagami! Kagami?
Kagami, huh?
I told you it's Kagami! I told you my name like 5 times!
He seems nice, actually, yeah. Well, this is why I've never... Well, I mean... I've never had an opportunity to go on a plane. The one opportunity I've had to go on a plane got fucked over by COVID. But, like, I don't like the thought of going on a plane either. I remember, like, me and my friend were planning on going up north to Darlington to see my friend, Rich. He's been in stream a couple times, but he lives up north, and me and Fiona both live down in the West Country. And she was like, we could get a plane up there, and I was like, no, we can't get a plane up there. And she was like, yeah, but the train's like £200 to £300, and I was like, then I won't go. I'm not going, I don't want to go on a plane. I'm fine. I've seen the documentaries about planes coming down.
No, we didn't find anything today.
His name's engraved in my mind. His name is...
Hey you, what's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami. Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
What?
Yeah, fuck you, child. Me and Kagami, best pals. I got an achievement for that. Enjoyed a fulfilling chat with Kagami. An evidence marker. Ranger's corpse was hung up by 3 wires. The wires were tied to 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled.
Did someone
and
say planes
approximately
going down?
55 pounds
Yeah,
each.
Punky. 3 beer kegs on the floor. Each can hold 20 liters and weigh 55 pounds and filled with water. Nice. A chair. You can see the kitchen back there. Nothing looks suspicious. The store's
Dragon's
menu.
Palace Pasta, 1800 yen. 1800?
Isn't that pretty average?
4
This
different
is
places in the
average?
span of 2 weeks. Nice. Meeting Lovely in 3 weeks? Hell yeah. I want pictures. There better be pictures of the two of the best girls.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death.
Oh, he pooed
But no
himself.
traces of that have been found in the area, nor on the corpse itself. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else. It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Could just go and weigh him though. What am I looking? I'm looking for something on my phone. I managed to press all the wrong buttons. That's true. Like, if he pooed himself, wouldn't it be in his trousers still? Was he naked? Is this another shin?
Aiba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Baby nurse, you were too scared to help. With deep impressions left on his neck.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck.
When are all you guys
Put
gonna
more
come to
simply,
Plymouth to
the
see
suspect
me?
strangled Renju to death from behind.
You know, you'll have to fly
have
to
an
Plymouth
estimated
to
TOD.
come into my house and spend time with me in my
Yesterday, around
house.
8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
Nice, Punky. I don't think my mum would allow any of you to leave, to be honest. My mum would adopt you all. He was strangled by cloth or something similar from behind. Oh, hell yeah, Avia. I wouldn't waste your time, though, because I literally can't leave the house. My mum would adopt all of you. My mum loves all of you. Left eye's been
This
pulled out.
case bears similarity to Shoko's.
You know what? Anytime I don't sit in a voice chat with you guys in the evening, my mum will stand in my doorway and be like, so, have you fallen out with Sean? What about Punky? Have you talked to Asuna? I think you might want to go and talk to Asuna. Why aren't you in a voice chat? Why aren't you talking to Avia? Have you fallen out with people again? And I was like, yeah, like, sometimes, Mum, I just want to be on my own. She was like, yeah, but that's not usual. You usually sit in a voice chat with Sean all day long. So when you're not doing that, I'm worried about you. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. I could come camp out in your room. We could stream together, Avia.
The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Interesting, could both have the left eye taken before they were killed. Right eye is still there. I feel that's more sadistic than... That's more sadistic than taking their eye out after they're dead. Oh, I've told her that you all spam me. Cuddle movie party.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
We'd let her sleep on the sofa. You wouldn't want to sleep on the floor, even with like a blow up bed or something. My room's so small, you'd have no room. You'd have to literally curl up into a ball. Reggie's corpse was found hanging from the ceiling beam over the counter. Is that it? Oh no, face.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
Oh, hell yeah, yummies! So substances were detected in Renju's body. He was barely conscious before he was killed. Probably not a clue. I think it is a clue.
What are you staring at, creeper?
I agree.
Nothing special.
How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die. I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Still.
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back
I
to
mean,
the
our
scene,
house is a
I
cluttered
think it's
mess.
totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is
I
also
probably
weird
talk
for an
bullshit
adult
about my house than
policeman
she
to
did.
acquiesce such a
But also,
request from
fuck
a child.
Travis.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything. Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything. Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
I'm worried about such things.
Hey, are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
Are you really okay?
Yeah, I am. Don't you have an investigation to do? Or are you stalling?
Deep inside, she's just a kid. What am I missing? Something's still here, apparently. Body, body, body. I mean, I don't need to necessarily... There's definitely murdered somewhere else and carried here. That's the counter done.
The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters.
Who's on
Weighs
pole,
approximately
Sean?
44
Who got
pounds when empty.
pole? Welcome
Let me check
back.
inside. What?
Verstappen,
something inside.
better than Hamilton. I stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
14th? Fuck yes!
Let's open it.
Fuck that little bitch. Where are they this week? They must be back in Europe. Oh, Imola, of course they're in Imola.
This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
You'll be happy to know we've only got 11 hours to go, Sean. Club is located on the second floor of the building. We use the elevator to get here.
That's not
Can you check
lucky
the
at
operation
all.
records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it.
Thank you
The
for
elevator
gifting the
records are
sub
sent
to
automatically to building
Palanfic.
management. According to the
Which wasn't
record from
back
yesterday,
yet.
from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
About 310 pounds inside. Wait.
Is that a spear?
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No, there are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
I haven't been paying enough attention. I'm lost on what I'm meant to be looking for. Can I... Stop spending money! Hey,
We look
Red!
forward to working with you. I hope we can all get along.
You heard us talk about plastic surgery and bypasses? Hey, Red, how's it going? How did the rest of that game go? It was super cool. I really loved the look of it. You had a horde of bits left.
That's not
You love
lucky
the
at
ending to it
all.
was super weird. Nice. I'm gonna definitely get that game and play it at some point. It was so cool looking. I am such a sucker for click and point games. Just ask Sean. Just ask Sean. He's had to sit and watch me play enough of them. Am I being dumb, guys? Did he say that I had to do something and I've not been paying attention? Thank you, Fictional, for gifting that sub to Red. Thank you very much. You could have done 10k, but you would have died. I would have shouted at you more. That 5,000, isn't that? 10...
That's not lucky at all.
10 games of Among Us? I'm trying to figure out the Among Us bits. Sean, thank you for gifting the sub to Shazzy. What am I missing? What am I actually fucking missing at this point? There's an anchor. Fuck's sake, it's gonna be the camera.
Did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
That's not lucky at all.
Red, thank you so much for the 5 subs. Thank you so much. Thank you. Did someone shout red out, by the way? I didn't notice. You're all typing too much, and I'm trying to figure out what I've done wrong. Wow. This went from me sitting there being all cocky going, oh, we've only got 11 hours left, and we've got 17 hours left. Thank you for the bits. No footage of the incident.
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in
Well,
the puddle.
Fictional has to stay here with
Sounds
me
like
through the
Oda.
entire
He's
thing.
so clumsy.
Fictional gets
We'd
no
have to
sleep.
talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner. Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
I'll still be here when you get up. There's no answer.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things. Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district?
Nope, there's no limit
Daddy
on the
used to go to a place
subathon.
called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Because I can go to bed and just leave my mods in charge.
Lemniscate,
I have enough
Matsushita
mods
Diner,
to
and Marble.
get through the weekend.
Let's head out.
Okay.
Yes, there. 18-hour nap stream. Like I fucking sleep for 18 hours. That would kill me. I mean, the thing is, Kudu will stay up during the nights. Then I can get up in the morning. We'll be fine. There is a 48-hour limit. I put 48 hours. I thought 2 days we can just about do.
You know about this place?
Yeah, this is where I met Renju
East
for the
attack
first
was
time.
with Killian. Nice.
Didn't
Tell
think this was
Killian
your
I
kind of
miss
spot.
him.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
That's more of an
Shut
Ava and I nap. That's called me
Let's
depressed
head
and being
inside.
depressed. But the mariachi band's gonna be there. Oh! Can we get a video of that? I love mariachi bands.
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Okay.
other news, at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
The bottles lined up on the counter. Let's count them. 9 bottles. There are 9 bottles on the counter. Just kidding, there are 18. That's how many there are. Let's count carefully. There are 18 bottles lined up on the counter. Our counting is awful. It's a menu, that's writing on the back. Bar counter. Where's Mama? I love Mama. We've been over this with Anna's weekly steak. I'm getting a Domino's pizza tonight and no one can fucking stop me. I'm gonna sit here and voice chat and munch it like Seam It. You know, I've got the Seam It munch down. You know, you're gonna have to deal with it, guys.
Man, I could use a drink.
No, you're driving.
Can't you just drive?
Indeed I can, but I refuse.
Why?
Nothing good comes of you being drunk.
Wow. Wow. Oh, nice! There are a lot of bottles of alcohol on the shelf. A refrigerator.
Mizuki, mind cleaning some of your stuff out of the fridge at home?
Not gonna happen.
I tried to find that sound clip by the way. To add it to one of the alerts. I couldn't. I hope you get good noms, Red. Thank you for the 5 subs again. Thank you for the raid. I hope you have good foods. There's a poster on the wall. The Town of Mr. Dickley. I wonder what that is. I wonder what that is. I wonder. It's a little odd.
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner
It
together
probably
in a while.
is. I will have to go, but I was trying to find it easy.
After I finish working on this case,
I was trying to do the lazy
should do it
thing.
again.
I'll find it on like
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy?
I could probably get it
I don't
on
need
Squid
that.
Stream. Squid played a hell of a lot of
Dante,
it.
this is
Don't
where you
tell
need to
Squid.
take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests
That's
that
not
children
lucky
who live
at
alone
all.
are prone to mental imbalances. and
Thank
poor
you
physical
for the 4
condition.
gift subs, Sean. You are now
Meals
at
you
69
prepare do
subs.
have sufficient
Nice.
nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
I told you I don't want to.
why not?
Because... I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Really now. People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean. Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
This is gonna be rough.
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right? Don't beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway, because I'm not going home. It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
He's like, I feel for him because he's trying to like go across that line of being her dad and being like the fun uncle and shit like that. 90k in her savings. I have 1k in my savings, and I think that's a lot of money.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it.
God.
I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded. In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
I was actually doing I was actually doing well with my savings up until I lost my job. Well,
hey, Mama,
stopped
how have you
working.
been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this?
Oh, Mama. My favorite character. I love her.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh,
What Mama's dress
this crying
is
isn't gonna
nice.
solve the thing, is it? Go ahead. Ask away. I'll help any way I can.
I mean, that's the British way of doing it, Fake. Oh, something awful's happened? Do you want a cup of tea? Do you want a cup of tea and talk about it? There. Yeah, I think I've had that conversation with Avia before that, our student loans and stuff, you don't start paying them back until you earn 25k a year. Imagine earning 25k a year.
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
No.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up, in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine.
No lumps,
thanks.
just tea. I can do that. Literally, I will go downstairs and I'll take a picture if they still got it. My cousin, my mum had like so much tea in the cupboard at one point. I'll take a picture and show you. Oh, that's cool, Fake. Both of those statements are cool. I have no, like, I have built, I don't have any more debt. Like, I don't have any debt. I didn't go to uni. I've never had a credit card or anything like that. I pay my phone off every month, and my phone's not that bad. The only thing with my phone is it's going to come up for a renewal next year. And I don't know if I can do that online. I know that's a stupid thing to worry about, but I do like having a new phone when the contract runs out. That's fair, Avia.
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom
The problem
without
I
you boys
have
around.
is I have the S... something. I have a Samsung phone, so I've got this phone. Woo. I love this phone, and I love Samsung, but I want to kind of try the Google Pixel, which apparently has a better camera than this one. But what company am I with? O2. Don't do it. We have the same phone? Nice. I do love it, but the Google's meant to have a better camera. Not that I go out anymore. I don't need a camera. Do you have it in blue, Vic? Like the teal colour blue. I love that blue. When the guy brought it out and was like, oh, if you like teal, you'll like this phone. I was like, yes, yes. Sold! Give me that phone.
You look like a purple water balloon.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
Oh, oh.
Pass, thanks.
Oh! Oh! Mama. The Sony was kind of meh. Fair. You have the Galaxy S21. Do you love Galaxies? It's fair. You see, I'm really lucky. I don't tend to, wait a minute, break my phone. So, the day, so this is my old phone. This is my last phone. The day before I went into town to get my new phone, I dropped it out in my friend Aaron's car, and it smashed on the back. And I was so sad, because it was like the day before I got a new one. But I keep my phones, obviously. I like my phones, and I've just smacked it against the thing. This one I've had now since the beginning of 2020, and it is perfect. I don't have a cover on it, no scratches, nothing. It's in perfect condition. Absolutely perfect. I'm trying not to show you my screensaver as well, if you couldn't tell. Your friend has a Pixel and she loves it. You remember that? Yeah, I would have told you about it. Yeah, I was so sad that I'd broken it at the last minute.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
That's still bear. Kuma means bear.
A gang?
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki,
well, I
the
mean,
company
you have
Shoko
less
was
than
running.
30 minutes
Were they
until
also
you can
tied to
join the voice
Kumakuras?
chat, Punky.
I don't know.
You could do some tier lists with us. He felt so bad though. Killian's a good boy. I can see him being upset that he accidentally broke something. For all the shit you two give each other, you know, in streams and stuff, obviously you can tell how close you two are. When the time is right. And the other thingy. He asked about it in the other timeline. I mean, that's most siblings. Most siblings. Can we at least remember that me and my siblings don't have that kind of, or had that kind of, you know, relationship? Don't make me feel even worse. I had bad siblings.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh, okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Right, this is for Renji.
Promise.
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
Oh!
That's
oh,
a
mama.
pretty wide range.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
I like to think I will end up like mama.
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
I want to end up like mama. is really cool. I really, really like Killian.
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
Well, I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Growing up a little, maybe she's intimidated by Mama. I feel like that would be the word I'd say, because Mama has such a huge personality, you know? She's not something an elementary school kid is ever gonna really come face to face to. See you in a minute, Punky. I love Mama so much.
Well, there was the watch incident. I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
How old is
You don't
Mizuki?
remember?
Mizuki's 12.
Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
Pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. It was the one I found at the wall drum in the sunfish pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
Wait! Wait! Didn't Pewter give him this watch? Didn't we already know that him and Pewter had a thing? Because Pewter was going on about loving him. Why am I surprised? It's Pewter, isn't it?
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
You remember where it is?
Yeah, outside, right?
Outside.
This is a small establishment that does not have its own restrooms.
Wait, you're leaving?
Oh, scared of me, huh?
Oh, I love
No,
Mama so much.
it's just...
Mama, keep an eye on her.
Sure thing. Don't have too much fun in there.
I gave her a nod and a wave and left. I like this timeline better.
Iva, get boss on the line.
Got it.
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes, I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Why? You took Iris into a Yakuza den?
Who's this asshole?
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right, bye then.
Hey, Date!
This is exactly the fucking
What?
same.
Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
You bastard!
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh? So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the Warhorse. I don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news. But we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
What? The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan. You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole! You need a lift.
This is just the same from last
Date,
time.
wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura, he left to his death from the roof of a building.
Don't know nothing. I know her face and her name.
Shoko is part of an investment fraud, and I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop.
So wait, we're not going to be able to talk to him because we don't know that about the A set stuff, will we?
I told
or do
you.
we know about
I got
A set at
nothing
this
to
point?
say. You deaf or something?
Date, a minute.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area? There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa and ashtray.
Where are the cigarette butts? The tip is ready.
Hey, Iva. Can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me. Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today, although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in...
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home. Who's this asshole?
Neither of them was on the sofa.
I hate how
Neither of
Moma
them was
fucking
smoking.
moves. It's so creepy.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here, and I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit, which means whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
I just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
Oh, it's the politician guy.
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My evolver can shoot right through this wall.
Wait, Boss is the oldest person? I was about to say, we're literally looking at someone that's got to be like 20 years older than her. Shin, I think you need more coffee, mate.
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed. I cannot approve the use of evolver in this situation.
Damn it.
Isn't she like 37 or something? Or do I not know her age yet and I'm just coming up with 37? She's in her 40s.
Date! A porno mag at your feet!
What?
my god, he's really innocent.
Wow.
44? I did not know that.
Hey! Did you just shoot at me?
Oh my fucking god.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute!
Date, load evolver with explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
See you later, Seaman. Why would he fuck up the whole office like that?
You saved me.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
So, where's this porno mag?
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited. I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell? You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys? Shit! Hey, coward! I see you. Show your face! I know you. That's...
Sejima, so, Congressman.
What is this guy doing here?
What are you doing here?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakura since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids. The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend. Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about. I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable. There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sejima.
I agree. You can't trust that.
So Sejima, a member of Congress. I see him so often on TV. It feels like I've met him before. He's standing here looking rather irritated.
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. But now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If Talon at his office was causing trouble or something...
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way, he paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
Can I ask why Domino's always has to put wedges with everything? I don't like potato wedges, but every offer has potato wedges in it.
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier, when I said I didn't know her.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Stuff, but Sean?
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected.
Yeah, but every fucking
Shoko was
deal has
affiliated with the
potato
Kumakuras.
wedges in it. It's a waste of money.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization.
I'm
and
so
my
mad
blood brother.
Domino's and
6
Papa
years
John's
ago,
got rid of their
he,
cinnamon stuff.
He got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You want to know more? Hire a private eye. Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning.
Fucking
you can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko.
Of course, since the last time I had Domino's,
Including
everything has gone up about 20 fucking... You are weird, Sean. He is weird.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
At the moment, Ota presents our best opportunity for finding...
Ota?
Should we go to Lemniscate?
Yeah, let's go. Moma, Congressman Tsujima. I think I'm gonna call it. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking store.
You serious?
Let's go, Iva.
Roger.
Ota? Right, it is 5 o'clock though, so I'm gonna save. That's like saying Shin's my best lead. It is 5 o'clock, my dudes. I read that as when I was America, and I was like, Sean, when were you the country America? You are weird, Sean. I'm gonna have a look at Papa John's, see if Papa John's has anything better or cheaper. I remember the day when the sides in Domino's were $4.99. Apparently, they're nearly £7 now. How dare? They put melted cheese in the end. That's why I want to go to America, apparently. Right, tier lists. Who wants to do some tier lists? Look at this. Sean doesn't even want to be part of the subathon. Typical Sean. Typical Sean. Papa John's.
Yo.
Hey, Fick.
Yo. I keep looking at your Garfield picture and thinking, why did Anna write "Good luck at work" Shin next to a PDF or a PNG of Garfield? I'm like, oh yeah, she drew that.
Wow. Where are you even finding that? Where did I put that?
It's in Games Night. Like the last, besides Akbar's weird.
Oh yeah. I drew that for Shin because he was like, I can't remember. I can't remember what it was, but there was a reason. He wasn't looking forward to work or something.
Yeah.
Papadillas. Part pizza, part sandwich, full on flavor. What is my postcode again? That is my postcode. What are their offers? See, Papa John's just has one classic side and one premium chicken side. Why can't it be more like that? That's what we need in our life.
I don't know what that means.
Well, one classic side and one premium chicken.
Like,
they charge more for the chicken sides, basically. So the classic sides are
Oh.
everything but chicken.
I see.
Potato tots. They've got potato tots. I might like the potato tots, you know? £10 off your order when you spend £30 or more. Excludes ice cream, drinks, and papadillas. That's a good one. Can you tell us why you're ordering pizza today? Why? Why is that thing that's just popped up on my screen?
What?
Honestly, literally, something just popped up and said, can you tell us why you're ordering pizza today? Because I want pizza. Don't fucking shame me. I wanna have a look at these papadillas. What the fuck are a papadilla? Oh, they're quite small.
Right, Sean?
I've got a Philly mushroom one. Barbecue chicken, that's be what I get. What desserts do they have? They do... Oh, they've got cinnamon scrolls. They've got their cinnamon back, guys.
I think the on-screen chat is dead.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, my screen is just dead. My chat is just dead in general, then. The last thing I can see is Sean saying, look at Avia flexing with her 2 computers.
Yeah, he's definitely... He said rip chat twice.
Wow, fuck you. No one needs chat. Just get Suna to make me a pizza. Well, as long as it wasn't me missing out on anything important that Shin said, no one cares about Sean.
Sean, you did it like a minute apart from each other.
People leave. People, get your ass back here. Right, I'm definitely getting Papa John's because they've got cinnamon and I love cinnamon. I'll go to jokes. Cinnamon is my favourite thing. Ugh. Right, let me have a look. How has your week been?
Good.
Good. Sean, you're leaving in a minute anyway. Get your ass back here.